Subscribe to my channel and press bell icon for latest updates.
Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand universal gates. So the universal gates are NAND gate or NOR gate. So in our previous class, we have discussed about basic gates. And also we had a discussion about the introduction of logic gates, and we suggest, hoping that you have already watched those videos. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos and come back here, because the concept that we have discussed in those videos will help you a lot in understanding this class. And every video in our channel is going to be a part of complete course or a complete playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire playlist so that you can have better insights of the concepts, and the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now coming to this class, we will try to understand the logic behind the universal gates. The universal gates are NAND gate and NOR gate. Now coming to the NAND gate, what is this NAND gate? NAND gate means it is not AND. So it is not AND gate, which means the result that we are going to get from the NAND gate will get complemented. The result that we are going to get from the NAND gate, that result will get complemented. So coming to this is the representation of NAND gate. So this is AND gate, and the result that we are going to get from the AND gate, that result will get complemented. So this is the representation of the NAND, and the NAND can also be represented by using a symbol called up arrow, or it can also be represented as A dot B whole bar. Whole bar means this is the complement of A dot B, is also the logic behind the NAND gate, or it can be represented by A up arrow B, which means it is a NAND gate. And in short, this complement symbol can be represented as a circle here, and in short it can be represented in this way. This is also the output of, this is also the representation of NAND gate. AND gate and complement. AND gate and complement becomes A dot B bar. Okay, so this is the logic behind the NAND gate. And coming to the truth table of the NAND gate. So what is the truth table of the NAND gate? For example, if you take the 2-input truth table, 2-input NAND gate, the output, the truth table for the 2-input NAND gate is, we will elaborate this a little bit. First we will take A dot B, and next the output that is generated by A dot B, that output will get complemented. So AB bar. AB bar is going to represent the operation. So this one is going to be the NAND operation. So now coming to the 2-input NAND gate, how many combinations are possible? So if there are 2 inputs, 2 power n number of combinations are possible. Input combinations are possible. Okay, so 2 power 2 is 4 combinations are possible. 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. And what is the output of NAND gate? Sorry, AND gate. So the output of the AND gate is 0 0, means it is 0. So AND gate happens to be true if all the inputs are true. So the basic gates were already discussed. 0 0 1, and the complement of the AND has to be taken, which becomes NAND. It is 1 1 1 0. So what the statement states is, NAND gate, the output is 0 only when each of the inputs is 1. So the output of the NAND gate is going to be a 0 only if all the inputs are 1. So similarly, if you take the definition of NAND gate, the output is 1 only if all the inputs are 1. So the opposite of the complement of the NAND gate will happen in the complement of the AND gate will happen in the NAND gate. Okay, so if you take a 3-input NAND gate, 3-input NAND gate means another input variable called C will get added. So it will become A dot B dot C, and the NAND operation will be A dot B dot C whole bar. Similarly, if you take 3 input for this representation, A dot B dot C whole bar. So how many combinations are possible with 3-input NAND gate? So the combinations are 2 power 3. 2 power 3 means 8 combinations are possible. 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. So these are the 8 combinations. What is the output of A dot B dot C? A dot B dot C is 0 0 0 0. This is AND operation. Complementing AND operation gives the NAND operation, and the complement of it is going to be 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. This one is 0. So where we are going to get the 0 as the output? The 0 as the output will be obtained whenever all the inputs are ones. For NAND gate, whenever all the inputs are ones, it is going to generate a 0. That is the logic behind the NAND gate. Coming to the other universal gate which is NOR gate. So what is this NOR gate is? The output is also same as that of NAND gate, which is not OR gate. Whereas NAND means it is not AND gate, NOR means it is not OR gate. The complement of the OR operation is what we call it as NOR gate. How the NOR can be represented is, it can be represented by down arrow. The NOR operation is represented by down arrow, or it can also be represented by A plus B whole bar. Okay, so either can be used. The down arrow is used to represent NOR operation. How the NOR works? So NOR works with the result that we are going to get from the OR will get complemented, which gives A plus B whole bar. Similarly, this complement can be inserted into it, and it can be represented as one single unit, as like this. AB, the NOR gate, this is the representation of NOR gate. AB means A plus B whole bar. The output that we are going to get is A plus B whole bar, and plus is the operation that is used to represent OR operation. Plus is the operator which is used to represent the OR operation. Similarly, if you consider the truth table for 2 input or NOR gate, 2 input NOR gate, it is A plus B, and we will take the complement of A plus B. So it is A plus B whole bar. So what the statement states is the output is 1 only when each one of the input is 0. For example, if you take the combinations that are possible are 4 combinations with 2 inputs, and what is the OR gate representation? It is 0 1 1 1. OR gate, where the output is going to be 1 using the OR gate. If there exists at least 1 1, then it is going to be a 1. The output is going to be a 1. So this is OR. Complementing OR gives the NOR. Complementing OR means it is 1 0 0 0. So what the statement states, the output is 1. The output is 1 only when each one of its input is 0. So only when each one of the input is 0, then only the output is going to be 1. Okay, so this is what we call it as NOR gate. And why these gates are called as universal gates? You just try to draw the truth table for a 3 input NOR gate. Check whether you are getting the output as 1 only when all the inputs are 0 or not. You try it on your own so that you can get a better understanding. Now, why these gates are called as universal gates? Why these gates are called as universal gates? Because as we have discussed in our previous class, using the basic gates like AND, OR and NOT. So these are the representations of the operations. So the operation AND is represented by dot, and plus is OR is represented by plus, and this is a NOT representation. Using these basic gates, we can construct any circuit. Any digital circuit can be constructed by using these basic gates. But what is the problem with these basic gates is the manufacturer, which combination of circuit, which combination of the gates are to be manufactured. So here the problem is with these basic gates, what's the problem is, for example, if you have an OR gate and a NOT gate, using this combination we can generate, if you have an AND gate and NOT gate, we can generate an OR gate. It is possible. And if you take a OR gate and a NOT gate, using these two gates we can construct a AND gate. So which one has to be manufactured? Some companies may take the combination of AND gate and NOT gate. Some may take OR gate and NOT gate. Which one has to be manufactured more? So if most of the companies take AND and OR, the leftover will be an OR gate. So this becomes a big problem in manufacturing companies. In order to avoid that, a new circuit, new gate has been identified. It is NAND gate or NOR gate. Using the NAND gate or NOR gate, we can construct any basic gate. That is the reason why NAND or NOR gates are called as universal gates. What does that mean is, using the NAND gate, with only NAND gates, we can construct NOR gate. We can construct AND gate, and we can also construct OR gate. We can also construct NOT gate. Using 2 or more NAND gates, we can construct AND, OR and NOT gate. So that is the beauty of using the universal gates called NAND gate and NOR gate. Now what happens with the manufacturing company is, the manufacturing company will get fixed that they are going to produce either only NOR gate or NAND gates. So that is the use of universal gates. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.